Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jay from the Brotherhood Account. For this week, we are talking about trans masculinity and how it's toxic to us as a society and how it's toxic to us as a group. When I first started transitioning, I felt that there was a one set primary way of looking trans. I thought that it was masculine. I thought that it was macho. I thought it was like we're drinking beer, we're building cars, we're building fucking decks outside. Like, I wanted to be so accepted by other trans men and other cisgender men that I fell into this toxic spiral of what masculinity actually means. And to be completely honest with you, I don't think there is one set way of masculinity. There's so many sides to it. There's so many non binaryisms of it. I'm not sure if that's a word. We're going to use that. But there's so many different sides to it that just all interconnect and interlock with each other that it's just, you can be really anything that you want to be. You can dress how you want to dress. You can have your mannerisms however you need to have them, and you can feel and act and participate in whatever activities that you need to. And it's just, there is no one set narrow path that you have to go down while you're transitioning, where I thought that there was. I thought, okay, I'm a woman who's transitioning to a man. That means that I need to wear a packer. I need to have short hair. I need to bind my chest. I need to wear dark masculine colors. I need to be super macho. I already always enjoyed short hair, and I never really painted my nails or wore makeup anyways, but there are men who identify as trans that do those things, and you are not any less trans because you want to wear makeup or you want to paint your nails or you want to have long hair. There is no one way for what trans looks like. It really doesn't matter. And I think that's where the toxicity comes in, when we look at social media and we see trans men who have their top surgeries and they're muscular and they have short hair and they just look almost very cisgender, where you can't tell them apart, which is probably amazing. They absolutely love to hear that. But that's where it kind of comes toxic, because we compare ourselves, and not that they're doing it on purpose, but I think we almost kind of help do that because we compare. We look at these videos or these photos and these accounts, and we're like, well, we're not there yet, so I'm not trans enough. Or there's trolls on the fucking internet that are saying this and that, and I'm not validated and I'm not this, and it's just, it's not true. It's really, really not. And you can look however you want to look, and you can identify how you want to identify. The only way that you are not a man is if you identify as a woman, or you identify as non-binary, or you identify as whatever. You're a man because you're saying that you are a man, that you identify as a man, or you're non-binary because you identify as non-binary. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how you look or how you act. It's just the way that you identify. It's how you feel internally inside, and no one can take that away from you. And it doesn't matter how many people are going to spread their hate and spread their negativity. Like, just leave them in the dust, because it's 2020. There's so many dudes who are like Machine Gun Kelly, Coulson. I absolutely love him. He wears pink and he's been painting his nails. It's a great thing to see. I absolutely love that. He's a cis straight male. Well, from what I know, he's straight. But that's somebody that I've looked up to for many, many years, and now he's starting to have this more open side to him, and it's a great thing to see. And that's what we need to see in society, and that's what I'm also trying to do on my personal page as well as the Brotherhood account, is show these different aspects of my life. It's not just about masculinity. I'm allowed to share my feminine sides and it still be okay, because there's there's cisgender men who are also feminine. Like, just because you're trans doesn't mean you can't be feminine. And I know it's easier said than done, because when I see a feminine feature of myself, like my eyes, a lot of people comment on my eyes. I know I have ptosis. it's drooping and slanted, and sometimes it looks weird, but people like the color of them or shape. I don't know. It's just sometimes I get comments on my eyes, and a lot of the times people use the word beautiful. And that used to really bother me because I'm like, beautiful is a word to describe women, not men. Don't say that. It's handsome. And within the last year, I've kind of accepted those words, and it doesn't bother me anymore to be called beautiful or to have these beautiful features. You know, I wanted to push absolutely everything that was feminine or girly about me away out the gutter, out the door. I didn't want anyone to see it because I felt that I wouldn't be validated as a trans man. I wouldn't be validated as a man if someone saw like a soft feature of mine, you know. But seeing these other cis men who are now expressing their feminine side or these more softer sides, it's refreshing to see, and it's reassuring, and it's validating, and it's amazing. And I think we need to keep going in this direction. It's absolutely empowering, and we have these children today who are a lot stronger than I was as a kid. Holy fuck, like there's so many little boys and girls who are just I don't want to say cross-dressing because I feel that's the wrong word to use and wrong term, but yeah, they're just these brave souls that are, you know, I see these little boys and, you know, they're painting their nails, and some of them are hockey players, and it's just like, whatever. I'm hanging out with my sister. I wanted to do my nails with her. What's the big deal, you know? And it's like, you're right. What is the big deal? Why can't you paint your nails? You know, it doesn't mean you're gay. You're just hanging with your sister. It shouldn't be a girly thing to paint your nails. You know, it shouldn't be a boyish thing because you want to play with trucks, or you want to build cars, or you want to be a police officer. Like, there is no girl and boy life to live. You know, it's just one. We're connected. It's just equal. You know, there's equal opportunities that should be explored in the future. And future, I mean fucking tomorrow, because I don't think we can wait any longer for equality to really be knocking on our doors 10 years from now. So we should get on this ball. But you know, there's so much that I'm looking forward to in the future. It's almost overwhelming, and I think a lot of it has to do with these kids that are showing, even myself as an older generation, that it is okay to express both female and male qualities, that it's totally acceptable to be both genders, and it's okay. And I feel like, you know, the Aboriginals definitely had it right from the beginning of Two-Spirit, because I really do think that the majority of people are two-spirited, and we just may not even realize it. You know, I really do think that there's both female and male qualities, that we live in harmony. And when you kind of realize that and you can accept that in yourself, it's this great feeling where you no longer have to judge yourself, and you no longer have to think twice about your actions, or think twice about your mannerisms, or the colors that you want to wear, and the activities you want to participate in. It's just living your life and being completely authentically you, and that is what I've been trying to do. I'm just wearing whatever I like. I bought a pair of jeans that were girl jeans. I had no idea until I tried to put my hands in the pocket, and oh my gosh, we need to like fucking get on this too. Why are female pockets like non-existent? I put my hands in and they went into like here. I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, so apparently that's what girl jeans do. I had no idea. They were a nice pair of Levi's. I was like, hell yeah. I picked them up and took them home, tried them on, and then my hands didn't fit in the pockets, and I was like, fuck, these are girl jeans, because dudes go all the way down to our fucking knees, I swear to God. But yeah, we need to like get on that for you girls, because that really sucks. Those non-existent pockets suck. But yeah, I normally would have probably just taken them back or been embarrassed or something like that. I'm like, I don't care, they're a nice pair of jeans, they make me look good. I also bought a little satchel thing. I never would have bought that even like a year ago. I'd been like, that's way too girly for me. I'm like, who cares? It's COVID. I need to put my hand sanitizer in there. I put my mask in there, gloves, whatever it may be. I don't want to be carrying all that shit in my pocket. So like the satchel makes sense, you know, it's not girly, it's just convenient, you know. And just letting go of those things of boy and girl and just living your life, it just becomes a lot more peaceful, becomes a lot more easygoing and more simple. Life becomes simple when you don't have to question everything you do, when you don't have to question masculinity, you don't have to question if you're being feminine, you don't have to question if you're going to be accepted or valid, because you are valid, and life is just good, and it will get better. The future will get better, tomorrow will be better, and we just have to keep pushing and breaking these boundaries like we always do. And these kids that are 10, 8, 7 years old, you guys are awesome. And I'm not sure if you ever watch my videos, probably not, because look like a grandpa, I guess, to you guys. 27 is pretty old, I get it. But yeah, you guys are an inspiration, and I think you guys are amazing. And I know social media can be, again, a toxic place, but you guys are spreading this awareness to other children, and I think it's great. And I know there's going to be haters, there's always going to be haters, but honestly, they're the ones that are going to be left behind, not us, because we're continuously pushing forward, and we're going to keep doing amazing. So thank you guys for being you, and continue to break down those walls and boundaries. Stay humble.